Hi everybody, welcome to YS Khong Driving, and today is a very exciting day because we have just come up the mountain in this BMW, and this is a very special BMW. And why do I like it? I like it because it looks just like an ordinary 3 Series from the outside because it shares the same dimensions, yeah? Okay, this is the 3 Series, but that's where the similarity ends because, guys, this is the 340i M Performance. No, it's not an M3, it's not an M4, but it's a 340i M Performance. And this is actually BMW's answer to another brand that has a 3-liter all-wheel drive version of a C-segment car. But actually now the C-segment BMW is equivalent to a D-segment in other types of cars because it is actually quite long. It's 4.718 meters long and it's got a wheelbase of 2851. Now that's long for a C-segment car. So it's more like a CD segment or even D if you look at the Japanese counterparts. Okay, so what's so different about this car? Well, the difference is it's got all-wheel drive, and the 3-liter turbocharged engine is good for 382 horsepower and 500 Newton meters of torque. Now imagine drive to all 4 wheels through an 8-speed automatic gearbox, manual and pedal shifters, and a few driving modes. I think there are about 5 driving modes, including sport. And with manual and pedal shifters, this car is a formula for fun. Yeah, we've just done the Genting uphill drive, and if you watch our video, you will see what I mean and why I'm so excited about this car. This one is a sleeper. Okay, nobody knows what it is until you put your foot down and then you leave everybody standing, especially on this mountain road, because with the all-wheel drive and of course the way BMW tune their cars, they allow a little bit of slip and slide, and that's what makes it so nice to drive. Okay, let's drill down to more details of the car. Now this is the front, and this is the start of the big grille BMWs. It's not as big as the new M3 is going to be, but you can already see the grille here is slightly bigger, and actually I would prefer a blacked out grille, but this one has its own attractions. The little silver lining around the edges gives it a different kind of character, yeah? And over at the front you see the honeycomb slats at the bottom. That's for air to get into the intercooler, and of course you have LED lights. Okay, so LED lights are something that you kind of like take for granted nowadays. And then moving to the side, you see these are M Performance brakes. Those look like 4-pot calipers, and that is a ventilated disc, quite big. It's maybe about 330 mm or something like that. I don't have the size, but well, it's a huge disc, and it looks proportionate though because those are 19-inch wheels and they are Eagle F1s on the rims, and the front size is 225 40 series R19, and at the back you have staggered rims which are bigger. They are 255 35 R19, and these are the Eagle F1 tires. Now I have just brought this car up from the bottom of the hill, and I can tell you the grip is really good and the behavior is very predictable. Now at the front, the suspension is McPherson struts, and don't forget, yeah, this is all-wheel drive, so there is a drive shaft to the front too, which explains why this car is 1.8 tons. Okay, you get a little M emblem on the side, but you don't get those slats, those little what you call those little slats in the side that the M3 has. Now at the back, you see a smaller single pot floating caliper, and also a set of ventilated discs at the back. And look at how the discs have been burned blue, black. Yeah, so a lot of people have been driving this car very fast. And the rear tires are wider, 255, and you can see where the tire has been scrubbed a bit coming up the mountain. And yes, it's a 4-door, and this is the silhouette. So it looks just like an ordinary BMW, and here is the difference at the back. You can tell it's different because this one says M340i, so it's actually M Sport or M Sport Performance spec. And of course you get the LED lights at the rear, and there is a tiny little spoiler. Not sure if it works, but well, it's there. And this is the car, and of course here is what makes this so different in terms of behavior is the XDrive. So XDrive is not rocket science. It comes from the BMW X series. Basically what it does is it gets drive to all 4 wheels, and of course the XDrive system is quite good. It allows the system to transfer drive from between front and rear wheels, and so that's why the car behaves so exceptionally well. Love this car, man. Okay, if I could take it home now, I take it home now, and nobody can ever wrestle it out of my hands. Okay, let's drill down into the engine part of the car. Okay, here's the new bonnet opening. You got to pull twice to open the bonnet because they've done away with the bonnet catch system. So after you've pressed it twice, all you got to do is open the bonnet. And yes, this is a lightweight bonnet, as you can see, and it's definitely aluminum, or it looks like aluminum, but it's really nice and light. And for 402,000, you get gas struts to hold up the bonnet, and there are 2 of them. Yeah, this car is locally assembled, guys, and this is actually the first M Performance car that is locally assembled. And after June 30th, I think there's a 20,000 ringgit increase in the price to 422. So it doesn't sound so bad, 422,000 for a car with this type of performance. This car is actually fully loaded. The engine itself is a 3-liter twin-scroll turbocharged engine. We have all-wheel drive with 8-speed Steptronic sports transmission, and there is launch control. Yeah, but we try not to use launch control. It's not very healthy for the car. And anyway, 0 to 100 is in 4.4 seconds, and the top speed is 250 kilometers per hour. And here's some good news. The rear wheel locking system is fully variable. That means the front and rear wheels lock, yeah, is electronically controlled, and that is through a M Sport differential. And the exhaust is also valve control M Sport exhaust system. So in Sport and Sport Plus mode, the exhaust sound will change. Okay, so this 340i has got a walk-away lock. It just locked itself when I walk away from the car, and when you come near it, it also can sense you are near, and it opens. Yes, so you can see I'm near and the car has opened, and you can see the lock indicator inside, and we open the car and go inside. So the exterior is black, and here you see this nice burgundy, or orange or light brown leather upholstery. It's very good. They call it Vanaska leather upholstery, and you get sport seats in the front. And I like to point out you got electrical controls, and this is a very nice touch to it. This one actually adjusts the side bolsters, like here, the side bolster, and they can sort of like give you more support and hold you in the seat. Okay, so other than that, the rest of the adjustments are quite standard. You have your height and your rake adjustment electrically controlled, and the same for the passenger. And you also get this sliding seat as in all BMWs. And let's take a look inside the car. Okay, I'm going to sit inside the car and we're going to start the engine. So as you can see, even when you're next to the car, you have already the door sign open, and you've got some information on that digital screen in front. Yes, it's digital. So a quick look at the gear lever, and you can see some brushed aluminum makes it look nice. And then of course you have the standard BMW type of controls, but most important here is the drive modes 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 drive modes, and I think there's a Sport Plus. Then most important button to me is the auto stop, start, off and parking sensors, and this is your traction control off switch. Up there you have your cruise control. Not sure whether it's adaptive, didn't bother to check. And here's your audio buttons and your phone buttons. Then down here you have headlights, yeah. And at the bottom there you have of course the footrest and aluminum pedals with rubber inserts to give you better grip. And of course on the steering wheel you get the pedal shifters, yeah. You can see it from the front, plus and minus. So let's get into the car. I'm going to slide the seat back a bit so that, yeah, it's electrical sliding, and wow, it slides back really quite a lot. And okay, 6-footers will have no problem. I'm going to get into the car and we're going to press the brake, and with the stop start button we have turn on the engine, and this is what you get. So you get the M340i there very clearly, and this is the digital screen, same as with a lot of other BMWs. And yeah, you can toggle here for your radio stations and all. Okay, not very interested in the radio stations. Your ref counter is on the left and your speedometers on the right, yeah. So you can see here, and then over here you have your touch screen, all the stuff there, and the controllers are down here. You can see here home button. I press the home button and this is what you get. Then you can press media, or you can press map. Okay, that shows the map. And navigation, it goes back for every button. You go back, yeah. So it's quite easy. And then you have of course your aircon controllers, very intuitive, easy. Menu aircon, max aircon. If you're very hot, then you can turn the max aircon, and then you get a big tornado blowing. And then you also have the temperature control, so it's 2-zone here, and then fan speed and where you want the controls to be. Then you have additional switch. If you don't like the touchscreen, you can turn on your radio here, and down here you get your USB. There's a phone charger there, wireless phone charger, and you get a 12-volt supply plus your USB, and of course your cup holders, which I use for my Smart Tag. And in here you have more USBs, and yep, and that is also got a little light. So this is a little cubby hole for you to keep stuff. And having a look at the dashboard, you see yeah, this is soft touch all the way, and then you have this brushed aluminum that is a continuation of the rest of the motif here, very sporty looking. And then the aircon louvers for the passenger, and along the sides, and up there is the oh my god handles, which are so useful for people, and there are 4 of them, so even the driver gets one. And here is a bonus. Ooh, yes, you keep on pressing and it closes. Yeah, and you open, and your sunroof. Can I open the sunroof? Yes. All right. Yeah, so it comes with a sunroof, but it doesn't open very much. And looking at the back, that's the back seat, and it's made for 3 people. So, and of course airbags, I think there are 5 airbags. Yes, according to the list here, there are 5. So you see the driver airbag, then of course the front passenger, and there are 2 curtain airbags. That's 4. And so the 5th airbag, I have no idea where it is. Possibly at the knee. Okay, so it says there are 5 airbags. I'm not sure. And of course the tires are, they are 19-inch, I just saw, and they are what you call run flats, but never mind. Okay, this is the speakers are Harman Kardon. Oh my gosh, that's really classic. Okay, now we're going to go to the back, and we open the back door, and this is what the back looks like. So this is the continuation of that burgundy color leather. Looks really nice, and it doesn't look like it will get dirty easily. So this is preferred over the gray or white leather. Yeah, this is a nice color, and it contrasts very well. And yes, so there's another control zone for the aircon here. So there's a 3-zone air conditioner. Now this car is made to pamper the front, the driver and co-driver, because they have sport seats, and at the back is like very standard BMW seats lah. Okay, because it's a 3 Series, and because it's 2851 wheelbase, so there's plenty of room, and you can see extra speakers here and tweeters there. So there are more speakers than there are airbags, and so the rear seats don't recline and they don't move. So yeah, but who really cares about the back passenger? Yeah. Okay, the seat belt anchors are non-adjustable, and that's the driver's oh my god handle. Yeah, and you have reading lights up here. Okay, here's a look at the front of the car from the back seat, and you can see this is really nice looking interior, very well appointed, and everything is in its place. Yes, this is very 3 Series. So this part of it is quite standard, and that is why they can make this car so affordable. And because it's also a 3 Series, it's easy to CKD the parts. So the only things that are different are maybe the seat material, and of course the engine and drivetrain. And the rest of the car is very 3 Series. All right. Okay, so this is the back of the 340i, and you can see that this is yep, it's a split seat, and you can put it down, and voila, there's a top out hook. Not bad. And okay, so there's a lever here. Ah yes, when I pull that thing is loosened, and so you can actually put the seat down. So if you have something long enough, you can push it and it goes down. Yeah, so this is the boot area, and what's inside, I can't open this. they should have something here to help you open this lid, because there's no lever, there's no handle, no nothing. I seriously cannot open this. Okay, I know there's no spare. Okay, BMW, you should have a little tab here or something that helps somebody to open this. Maybe it's not supposed to open. Okay, here we go again. Yeah, I put a little pen in there. Oh no, the pen is broken. Okay, I finally managed to pry it open. Ah, wasted effort. There's nothing here except for the battery. Yeah, and they put the battery in the center. Okay guys, so confirm there is no spare tire. Hey, but seriously, you should have something here that makes it easy to lift up this cover. It doesn't come out at all, but maybe you're not supposed to open it. Okay guys, so that's the BMW 340i. Yeah, it's got the electrical boot closure, and let's take another look at it in the bright sun. And yes, okay guys, that's the BMW 340i M Performance. Thanks for watching our walk around, and if you like the video, please share, and don't forget to watch our hill climb video guys. Alright then, till we meet again, bye bye.